Hello fellow wanderers, I'm thrilled to have you join us on this unforgettable journey as I continue my Japan travel vlog series in Tokyo. Today we are in the beautiful Ueno Park and Ueno Zoo. Our main purpose for visiting Ueno Park was to visit Ueno Zoo, more specifically their most famous residents, the giant pandas, which are rare to see outside of Asia, so we were particularly excited. We were lucky enough to see both the adult pandas and the younger toddlers that were born during COVID times. Stick around till the end of the video to see these adorable little guys playing and eating. It was an amazing experience. Ueno Park is a large public park next to Ueno Station in central Tokyo. The park grounds were originally part of Kanneji Temple, which used to be one of the city's largest and wealthiest temples during the Edo period. Today, Ueno Park is famous for the many museums found on its grounds, especially the Tokyo National Museum, the National Museum of Western Art, the Tokyo Metropolitan Art Museum, and the National Science Museum. It is also home to Ueno Zoo, Japan's first zoological garden. Soon after entering Ueno Park, we visited Hanazono Inari Shrine, which is located near Shinobazu Pond in Ueno Park. A stone torii gate and a tunnel of smaller bright red torii gates lead down the narrow path called Inarizaka. It can be traced back to the early 17th century, the beginning of the Edo period. Many come here to pray for marriage and safe birth. We found it to be a particularly peaceful shrine, and we chose to buy our Goshuin book here. A Goshuin is a red stamp that certifies a visit to a shrine or temple in Japan. For a small fee, usually 300 or 500 yen, you can collect these Goshuin, and it makes a really memorable and meaningful souvenir. I highly recommend collecting Goshuin stamps when you visit Japan. Ueno Zoo is the oldest zoo in Japan and one of Ueno's biggest attractions. The zoo began as a collection of wild animals attached to the Natural History Museum and was first opened as a public zoo on March 20th, 1882. Since those early days, the zoo has expanded greatly and is now home to over 3,000 animals from 400 different species. However, the most famous animal at Ueno Zoo is the giant pandas. Ueno Zoo today is a modern establishment that is active in wildlife conservation efforts and tries to house the animals in enclosures that resemble their natural environment. We found Ueno Zoo to be particularly caring of the animals, especially in comparison to other similar zoos in Asia. If you enjoy seeing lots of different animals, if you really love animals and you enjoy a zoo, I really can recommend Ueno Zoo as a lovely trip, especially if you, like us, really want to see a giant panda up close and in person. However, you do have to queue to visit the giant pandas, and at key times of day or during the holidays and weekends it can be quite a long queue, but still definitely worth the visit. Oh my god, the slow lorises are easily one of my favourite animals. I just can't get over how cute they are. What's your favourite animal? Let me know in the comment section. I'd love to hear. We got to see so many animals up close and personal on our visit to Ueno Zoo. I think we got really lucky. And isn't it just so sweet when you get to see big cats like tigers acting like just your typical house cat, rubbing themselves on a tree? This was just too cute for words, honestly. Of course, Ueno Zoo doesn't only have the animals, it also has some really interesting pieces of Asian architecture. This little pagoda looked like something from Thailand, potentially, but it was really gorgeous. And then, of course, you have the huge pagoda that is just a stunning historical landmark. These little prairie dogs, a type of burrowing squirrel, were just so cute to watch. They were playing around together and messing around in the mud and the hay, and it was just adorable. And of course, who doesn't love to watch the little penguins enjoying a little water in the incredible hot, humid Japanese summer? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that this is a jaguarundi, which is another animal that I had never seen before, so it was really exciting to see this gorgeous creature. Look at how beautiful he is. I was so excited to find some adorable baby lemurs. I just couldn't stop watching them play. Oh my goodness, they're so sweet. Oh, I wish I could be transported back there right now, honestly. And finally, what you've all been waiting for, the gorgeous giant pandas. The adult pair at Ueno Zoo are called Riri and Shinshin, and they are just gorgeous. I can't get over how fuzzy their little ears are. I just wanted to stare at them for hours, honestly. Unfortunately, you are on a time limit when you visit the giant pandas. Everybody who goes to the zoo is desperate to get a look at these amazing creatures. So you do have to queue up, and you do have a time limit when you enter. However, it is absolutely worth it, so I highly recommend visiting just to see the giant pandas if it's something you've always dreamed of. And of course, probably the absolute highlight of our trip to the zoo, the two baby, or shall I say toddler, giant panda twins, Zhao Zhao and Lele. I hope I pronounced those correctly. They are just so cute. They are surprisingly big to say that they are only 2 years old, but they were such a highlight. Oh my goodness, seeing them play together was just amazing. Please join us next time for the next part of our Tokyo trip. Remember, we will be covering over 13 different Japanese locations in detail in the coming weeks, so if you want to see some of the most popular locations, as well as some of the lesser known off the beaten track destinations all around Japan, please subscribe and hit that bell to be notified every time we post. I hope our videos can help inspire your next trip to Japan. Until next time, take care friends.